So we understood what are the characteristics. Let's further deeply understand the types of experimental research design, because this will further help you implement your research. The first type is pre-experimental design. So this is an observational research mechanism used to evaluate changes in a group or various groups of dependent variables after changing the independent variables value. This is the simplest form of experimental research used to assess the need for further inspection. If satisfactory results are not derived from the observation registered. So this particular research type is divided into three categories. One-shot case study research design, that is a post-test study relying on a single set of variable for observational purpose. One group pre-test research design. This is combination of pre and post-test that studies are a single set of variable before and after the method of use testing has been implemented. Then is static group comparison. The total group of variable gets divided into two subgroups, one subjected to the testing while the other group remains as it is. Observations at the end of the testing reveal the contrast between the tested and the non-tested panel. Let's move to second type, true experimental designs. This is a statistical approach to establish a cause and effect relationship within a variable set. The quantitative approach of this study makes it highly accurate. The assignment of test units and treatments take place in a randomized manner. Apart from this, it uses the availability of a control group along with an independent variable that can be manipulated to obtain the required result. Again, this is further classified into three types. The post-test only control group design involves random selecting and assigning subjects to two groups. So experimental and control. Only the experimental group is treated while both groups are observed and post-tested to draw a conclusion from the differences between the group. Next is in a pre-test, post-test control group design, two groups are randomly assigned subjects. So here, both groups are presented, the experimental group is treated, and both groups are post-tested to measure how much change happened in each group. Last is Solomon four-group design is a combination of the previous two methods. Subjects are randomly selected and assigned to four groups. Two groups are tested using each of the previous methods, and hence you get your desired results. This is also a very accurate way to do your research. Last is quasi-experimental design. Quasi-experimental research design is partial representing of true experimental research, such that it seeks to establish a cause and effect relationship by manipulating an independent variable. The only difference here is it does not adhere to random distribution of participation into groups. Thus, quasi-experimental research design is only applied to those situations where there is no relevance or possibility for random distribution. The participants are not randomly assigned, rather, they are used when randomization is impossible or impractical. Quasi-experimental research is typically used in the education field. So here the examples include time series, no equivalent control group design, and the counterbalance design. So this types give us a deeper understanding how we can implement certain research and where we can implement these designs to get the better outcome.